Hello guys, welcome back. And in today's episode, well, to get things started, we're gonna bully these boys in the militia checkpoint with the Batmobile. Oh, look at that. So much easier than, gliding down there and fighting everyone. Just send in the Batmobile. They want to send in Cobra tanks. We'll send in our tank.
There's lots of them. You ever heard of Clue Master? You're kidding, right?
Find the
Leaves clues in the scene of
checkpoint commander.
Batman, you're a hard man to kill. You remind me of this guerrilla fighter. Kept raiding our camp in Troubadour. We got him eventually. Nailed his head to a wall.
One chance, Slade. Leave Gotham. Now.
I don't think so. You've taken out my checkpoints. Nice work. But I've got the city rigged to blow, and our watchtowers have locked down Gotham's skies.
And with that, we are one step closer to kicking the militia out of Gotham and having our fight with Deathstroke. And in today's episode, guys, we will be primarily on Founders Island for this episode. I'm sure you guys have noticed by now that this is a sub 20-minute episode, and this one was not a whole lot to really put in this one. So outside of doing any of the militia stuff or collecting Riddler stuff, I basically got rid of everything that didn't involve side mission or main mission stuff
Start talking.
in this
I'll
episode.
tell you when to stop.
You want to know about Riddler? I know lots about Riddler.
Much obliged.
Which is why this episode in particular is barely 17 minutes. And we will be making our way now back to the Arkham Knights HQ in the abandoned shopping mall. Our Founders here. We'll be making our way over there.
He ain't catching us.
But before we do that, I was just looking for more Riddler performance, but we didn't get lucky this time, so we'll be going to the HQ here.
Best Halloween ever. Let's go to the department store and loot some costumes.
I think we might have drove by it a few times, but we got there
I
in
should
the
use
end.
the winch. If I drive the car off the ledge, it's not getting back out.
Got a couple of the Riddler trophies to collect here. Starting with this one. Got to get 3 of those little balls with Riddler trophies all the way at the bottom there. Shouldn't be too difficult. Got the first one. Here comes the second one. There's the third one. There comes the third. There we go. Now we can go and pick up our Riddler trophy. There we go. And head back to the car. Just doing a quick search again, make sure we didn't miss any of the spider droids. Looks like we didn't. And we'll be just doing another search for them there pesky little spider droids. Looks like there's one behind us. There it is. We'll get you down the elevator shaft there for that trophy there. And when we're further down the excavation hole for another one of Riddler's puzzles. This one's fairly simple. Yeah, use the remote hacking device to, get the gears moving. Then you want to make sure they're going the right way so the little ball doesn't fall out of the hoop. And just make sure you're got them going the right way and all that. And it should be, and you should get it on the first try. Make our way back to the car. Looks like we got character trophy showcase there for Scarecrow. Back to the top of the shaft. Just, gotta hit the Riddler mark when the little circle is on the one with the question mark. As long as you got fairly good hand-eye coordination, you should also get that one also on the first try as well. Got another character showcase. Got Joker. And we zoom across there at the 0 there. We can find another of the little spider droids. There's another one right there, deeper in. Top of the elevator shaft here.
That's as
in
far
one of
as
the
elevator will
elevators.
go.
We got a breakable wall with a Riddler trophy. We'll grab that one. And back down here again at the not quite the deepest point in the hole, but it's pretty close. Got another one there for the remote control battering. And there we go. Pick up that trophy there. And because we're a petty bat, we will take out the sentry gun as well. And we find another of the spider robots underneath one of the elevators right there. And now we're outside the building, up onto the roof of the building we were in to get some of the Riddler trophies that are inside the building. They're on top of the elevator. Now we're at the bottom.
Darkly inside the betrayed as they stare at reminders of debts unpaid.
Before this video ends, we will get all of those little trophies there. We got an environmental scan right here. For the Gotham City stories. Titled Critter, I believe. And we got a little spider bot over that overhead right there. And then on the level above where we just were, we can get in here and see what Eddie has for us behind these doors. Looks like 2 sentry guns and a robot. Well, we'll just have to make use of Eddie's assistant here, see if we can convince them to help us get that there Riddler trophy. Right there, just a bit of a knee-jerk reaction there. Make it to the opposite side of the room for another of the simpler, easier puzzles that Eddie has also delightfully put together for us. Now, I feel like if the Arkham games had more puzzles like this, Eddie wouldn't be as hated as he is. And we make our way to the little Chinatown part of the mall here for another spider bot. One right here. And we have another one that is back here. It's a matching memory puzzle. But, why bother matching memory to it when you can do a little bit of brute forcing as well? You can tell there at the end I was doing a bit more brute forcing than memory a little bit there. And we make our way back over here. We have a environmental scan that we can do right here.
My, only 10 riddles remaining. You must be getting rather nervous at the thought of confronting me. Right.
There, more for the Gotham City stories, and the centermost picture there of Batman and Robin from Arkham City. See right there from Arkham City right there, the one with the knife, and you notice who the knife is in place in. And we go back to one of the gargoyles for another spider bot. And make our way back down ground level-ish for another of trying to see what Eddie has for us behind one of his locked rooms. Yeah, we got another one of these, but instead of one electric current, we've got 2. We'll move that into place there. And there we go. Quickfire tells us again.
You do realize, Detective, that we are going to fight, don't you? To the death. I, of course, am not afraid. But I want you to consider solving the remaining 9 riddles very carefully. For your own sake.
And you know, I think we've got Riddler running scared. We got another robot right there.
Very well. When we fight, I will not go easy on you, but unleash the full force of my fury. Your chances of doom increase exponentially with each of the 7 remaining riddles you solve. And when I use exponentially, Detective, I
Now
use
we'll
it correctly.
make our way back outside the building, back to the roof, and we get real lucky here. We find ourselves a Riddler informant, and he knows the location of the last Riddler trophy that is in the Arkham Knight HQ. Take the boys down there and have a chat with this gentleman.
You work
Then
for Riddler.
afterwards,
So talk
we
to me.
will go back
This is
to
all I
Professor
know.
Pig's
It's enough.
place and get the last scandal there. And then that'll be the episode.
This is patently absurd. You
And I
should
will
literally
go
die
ahead
from the
and
mental
start
exhaustion
doing
hours
my
ago.
outro now, guys.
So,
If you
5
guys
riddles left.
enjoyed this
No doubt you
episode,
left
why
them
don't y'all
because they were too
consider
hard.
leaving a
You
like
probably thought you lacked
and
the
a
relevant
comment.
gadget. But too
And if
bad,
y'all want to
Detective.
stay up to
You're
date on
just
this
too
series
dumb.
and any future series I do, why don't you consider subscribing? And if there's a game series y'all'd like me to check out, you can leave it down below in a comment, and I might get to it if it's one I have. And with that being said, guys, I will see you guys in the next episode.